Hey guys, it's your boy Tacho here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have actually just recently hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel, so before we get started with today's video, I just wanted to extend a really nice thank you to everybody. Everyone's just been supporting the channel so much these recent weeks, and it really means a lot to me because I didn't think we were going to get to 5,000 subs this early. It feels like just last month we were hitting 3K subs for the first time, and I did not think we were going to get to 5K subs the next month. So the channel growth has just been out of this world, and it's really all thanks to you guys for supporting the videos and watching them so much more and subscribing to the channel and all that really nice stuff that you guys do. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to go ahead and do a nice little thank you video to all the people that have subscribed. So we're going to go over to Grand Conquests and I'm going to play a fight. And I'm only going to use units that are on my friends list. So pretty much all the people that have subscribed to my channel. And I've taken a look at the friends list units, and we have some pretty amazing people on there with some really great units. Way better than my own units pretty much for the most part. So this is going to be something else here. Okay, they're recommending that I fight on this empty space here with some infantry bonuses. So let's see if we can get some infantry units ready. I'm going to play on the highest difficulty setting, and we're going to go ahead and set up a brigade here with nothing but my friend units. Okay, so when I play in Grand Conquests, what I like to do is have each of the 4 rows filled up with one color of unit. Since we have 4 rows here, there's one for red, blue, green, and colorless type units. And I don't know why, I just like to have some symmetry with that, with the units that I choose, just so we have enough variety. So we're going to go ahead and pick 5 red units, 5 blue units, 5 green ones, and 5 colorless ones, and we're going to go from there. Now, as for which units I'm going to pick, I'm going to try to go for some of the more underrated units that are plus 10 that we have here. Like over here, we've got this Alm that's at plus 10. This is my boy SL Names Alm, so shoutouts to him. Okay, so it's a plus 10 regular Alm. Unfortunately, he has infantry duel, so that just tells me he's using this Alm in arena modes. Unfortunate, but that's just how things go sometimes. I'm sure he has a way better ace skill equipped. Now, what's nice about this Alm is that his refine gives him the double lion effect, just like Brave Celica has. And that Brave Celica is already like one of my favorite sword units in the game, so the fact that this guy has that on his weapon is really awesome. And he also has Mystic Boost here, which is very good. Mystic Boost combos so well with double lion. And unfortunately, the Brave Celica can't run this skill, because if she has double lion, then it occupies the B slot. But that's not a problem for this Alm. He is free to run Mystic Boost, and it's going to recover his HP back to the point where he can just keep on getting that free double attack from this weapon. So this is actually a really good unit. Unfortunately, he has the infantry duel skill equipped, so let's see if we've got some other really cool stuff here. Okay, here is a Brave Celica, just like I said, from Byakuya Shiki. Shoutouts to him. I'm pretty sure he shows up to the live streams too. I mentioned that name before, I'm sure. Okay, so it's a Brave Celica, one of my favorite units at plus 10 with double lion and DC. Alright, I'm going to try to look for stuff like a little more underrated. Okay, here we go. This is an awesome unit. Okay, shoutouts to Utena for this one. This is a plus 10 Saber, and this guy is so rare. I mean, we're just going to put him on the team right away. You do not see this guy very often at plus 10. So he's got the Golden Dagger, he's got Fortress Defense and Res, allowing him to make full use of the built-in distant counter effect he gets. And with Time's Pulse and Special Spiral, he will always be able to have his special attack ready. And that's the condition he needs for his distant counter effect from his refine. He just has to have his special attack ready and he's good to go. So this is a very nice Saber build, and we're definitely going to get some use out of that. Alright, we got 2 plus 10 Fallen Ikes here, so let's see which one do I like more. One of them's got Reposition and Quick Repost, while the other one's got Threaten, Attack and Speed 3, and Defense and Res Bond. I just did the showcase of this guy, and I was using Quick Repost, so I think we're going to go with that. I really like it on him because it negates any skills that would stop him from doing a follow-up attack, which is very good. So, shoutouts to Renalius for this one. A really awesome Ike here, and he's like one of my favorite characters. Let's actually put him in that slot so I can fill this up with more blue, green, and colorless units. Alright, so who's going to be our next red unit? Let's take a look. Oh, we got a Crom over here. So, this guy, Sir Mudkip, shoutouts to him. I like that name a lot. I like Mudkips. So, now this Crom is generally just used for Aether fodder for the most part. That's what most people do with him. It's just the way it is, but he's actually not too shabby, and he's going with the Bond Refine here, which is nice. It just gives him +4 to all stats with an adjacent ally. And then he's doubling up on the bonds, so he's got one in the A and the Seal slot. Quick Repost and Attack and Defense Oath. This is a pretty cool Crom build here. Let's see if we got something else. Oh, we have the man who went from 0 to hero with his Refine. We've got Laszlo over here. So, 1-2 Oatmeal. Shoutouts to that name. That's pretty funky. Okay, I think we're actually going to go with this guy. I've never really shown off Laszlo that much, and I don't use him myself because I just don't have the merges on him right now, but his Refine is pretty crazy because it gives him a guaranteed double attack if you meet the conditions, and that double attack works on both phases. So you give him DC advantage like we see here, and he's going to be putting in a ton of work for sure. Alright, we need 2 more red units, and then we can start picking some other people. Alright, let's actually get some mages here. I think we've got enough for the melee types. Let's get some mages in here. Oh, we've got a +10 Kyria. Okay, shoutouts to Ramon for this one. This Kyria is one of the best red mages in the entire game. Like, the only unit for red magic that I think I'd put over her is Fallen Julia right now. But they're basically the same thing, because they have virtually the same weapon effect for the most part. There's only minor differences between these two, so we're totally going to take that, actually. And we just need one more red unit. Let's see. Yeah, let me just make sure. I feel like I've messed up a little bit with the spacing here. So it's after every 3, I pick a red unit, right? So, okay, we need to put one over here. Oh, no, hold on. My bad, yeah. I noticed something was a little up there. I had Laszlo in the wrong space. Let's put him over there. And then that means Kyria's in the wrong space too, so I'm going to have to put her over there, I believe. Or no, over there. Yeah, and then we put a red unit here, and we're good. Okay, so one more red mage. Let's see what we've got. Or not necessarily a mage, but just a range unit. Alright, we've got a Midori over here. Mountain Weed, I love that name. That's straight out of the Paralog, if you guys remember. Or not the Paralog, but the Forging Bonds. This Midori was trying to look for medicine on top of the mountains, so... I mean, she's a really adorable weed vendor, right? Okay, I'm sure she makes a lot of business on Lucina's birthday, but that's besides the point. Okay, so, I mean, Midori's a very good unit, and this looks like a very good build. Joint Drive Attack, that's perfect for the C slot. Lull, Attack and Defense, Close Foil, and Quick Repost. Yeah, this Midori is going to be kicking some serious ass today. So we are going to be taking her. Alright, let's move on to blue now. Let's get some blue units in here. Okay, a +10 Duo Ephraim. Oh my god. Shoutouts to Kareem for this bad boy. Wow, look at this guy. And he's a Gale Force unit too, because he's got Quick Impulse and Heavy Blade 4. Let's absolutely take him. This is going to be like Christmas for me, getting to use all of these awesome +10 units. Because, I mean, even if I wail out, like, I just have bad luck when it comes to going for +10s. So, I've spent money on the game, and even still, my amount of +10s aren't really the best. So, being able to use you guys' +10s is going to be like therapy for me right here. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Oh, we've got a +10 Altena over here. This is Yuke's. Okay, I actually showcased the Fallen Ike against his defense team just the other day. And this is a very powerful build for Altena. We have Io's Shield and Sturdy Stance 3. So, RIP the Bunny Idun that had to die for this build, but man, that is a really good Altena. We're going to take that. Alright, and let's get 2 more, and then we're going to... Or let's get 1 more, and we're going to start doing range. Alright, we have a plus 10 Selkie over here. Oh, shoutouts to Chemo Floof Fan. This is actually a pretty cool sub of mine on the channel. Comes out to all the live streams, so thanks so much for sending me this awesome Selkie here. And we're totally going to use this. I mean, it's a distant counter Selkie build, and Selkie has a ton of res, so that's going to come in handy for us. And now let's just pick out 2 ranged ones, and we'll go in. Okay, we have the dreaded legendary Crom here, from the name Chromium, or Chromium. Okay, man. I hate this guy so much, this stupid legendary Crom, and not Chromium, I love Chromium, but legendary Crom, I do not like this guy at all. He just shatters all my hopes and dreams when I'm playing in arena mode. But, I mean, to get the chance to use him as a plus 10, I am going to do that for sure. And one more. Oh, wow. We have a plus 10 duo Alphonse on here from Ned. Okay, shoutouts to Ned, man. Look at this unit. Oh my god. This is like one of the top 5 units in the game. I know the Japanese tier list that I looked at said that, and I had no complaints with this. Like, this unit, they have one of the best duo skills in the game, and they're just really good. Like, I remember in the, what event was it? A Hero Rises event where Altina actually won. Altina, I have no problems with Altina, of course. She's one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem. But, like, honestly, low-key, I wanted Duo Alphonse to win that because I wanted to make use of his duo skill for my teams. It's one of the best duo skills in the game, and he's just a really awesome unit. I love the artwork on these two. It's, like, the first time that Alphonse and Shirena have gotten the respect they deserve. They are the main characters of Heroes, of course. So, this is really awesome. We're definitely going to use them. Alright, so now we move on to green. Let's see what green units we've got. Okay, we've got legendary Edelgards. 3 of them at plus 10. So, you guys have been summoning up a storm over here. Way more than me. Alright, we're going to take... Or, hold on. That guy has a Japanese name. Let's see. Okay, Empty Channel. We're going to use your legendary Edelgard just because I don't have to read any kanji to deduce what your name is. Okay, I mean, you guys saw the Edelgard Despair video of summons that I did where 1,000 orbs and we only got 1 copy. That was kind of depressing, but I wasn't really too mad because we did get a lot of other goodies there. Alright, who else are we going to take for green? We don't have too many options here, actually, for melee greens. Alright, we've got this Brave Ike here. Alright, shoutouts to Illusions for that Brave Ike. I could use my own because I have him at plus 10, but we are only using subscribers units today, so we're going to take that Brave Ike. And we have one more. Okay, we're going to use this Walhart, actually. So, Walmart, he is the counterpart to Burger King, of course. The Black Knight. Shoutouts to Sad Saint for this one. Oh, man. Distant Foil, Lull, Attack and Defense, Rouse Attack and Defense. Man, this is a pretty badass Walmart right there. So, we are going to take him for his low prices. That is going to come in handy today. Okay, and then we're going to take 2 ranged green units, and that's going to wrap us up. Or actually 1. Hold on. Did I take too many melee greens? Alright, so we took Edelgard, we took Ike, and then we took Walhart. Okay, yeah, we have... That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to the positioning there. Alright, so let's take 2 green plus 10 mages, or ranged units in general. And we've got Thrasir, we've got Nino, and we have Python. Let's take a look at this Python here. Oh man, snake on a horse? Okay, so this ain't snakes on a plane. This is snakes on a horse. And Python is, of course, a snake. I love these characters, these random, like, Fire Emblem characters that are just named after animals. There's a whole bunch of them, like Wolf is one of them too. We got Python and a whole bunch more that I just can't think about right now, but it seems like there's a lot of characters named after animals in Fire Emblem, so I approve. And honestly, this looks like a pretty good Python build. He's got the short bow, which is essentially just the Wodao effect. He's got Attack and Speed Solo 3 and Swift Sparrow, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And between Thrasir and Nino, I mean, no issues with Thrasir, of course, but I mean, Nino is doing her best, right? So I always like to use Nino if I get the chance to. So which one of these Nino builds do I like a little bit more? Alright, this one's a Heavy Blade build with Blazing Wind. That's actually pretty nice as soon as we... Oh wait, no, it's not as nice as I thought, because she doesn't have -1 cooldown, so... like, in my head, I'm thinking in terms of my Lilina that I run with. I run the Heavy Blade Seal on Lilina, and I have Special Spiral, so every attack I basically charge up a Blazing type special with her. That's not the case with this Nino. Okay, but this one's got bonus doubler, and she's got the double attack wave combo, so always getting +6 at the start of the turn. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that one, so that is Fernando's Nino there. Shoutouts to Fernando. Okay, now we just have to pick the colorless units, and we're good to go. Now, unfortunately, we only have one melee-type colorless unit, so we're going to go for them. And that is Y2 Joker. Oh, shoutouts to him. I know he's showed up to the live streams before as well, so that's pretty cool. And it's a fallen female Corrin, or aka the Sad Corrin. Very good unit, so we're going to take that. And then we have a whole bunch of ranged options here. Let me try to pick out, like, some not too common units. Oh, man, wow, look at this. This is a really rare unit here. So, a +10 Summer Gaius, you do not see that too often. He's got the Spendthrift bow and everything. Wow, this is a really awesome unit. Now, his name is in hiragana here, so I believe this says Chihito. Yeah, I think so, or Shibibito, I think. I can't see if it has the little circle next to the he character on top there, but we're going to actually use this unit here, so that's a really awesome and rare +10 that you don't see too often. Okay, oh my god, a +10 Bramimon, jeez. Shoutouts to free-to-play Anthony for this. I mean, he's free-to-play, he's probably hoarded orbs for a while to get this +10 unit. And, I mean, hoarding didn't go out too well for me. I hoarded all my orbs. Well, I did get the +10 on Kid Marth, so I can't be too upset about the orbs that I hoarded, but I was hoping to get, like, a pretty crazy +10 legendary or mythic hero with those orbs. And Fire Emblem Heroes had other plans for your boy, unfortunately. But of course, we're going to take Bramimon. Even without a seal, he's still, like, so insanely good. And let's see. Oh, we have... Oh, man, check this out. We have Maddie over here. Shoutouts to Maddie. This is a good dude, man. Wow, look at him. He built this really awesome Gaius here. Now, Gaius's refine is, like, one of the craziest refines, technically, because it just adds so much true damage to his weapon. And he's got Flashing Blade 4, and he's got Special Spiral, and he's got Double Smokes. So this is actually going to be a pretty cool Gaius for us to show off. So we're going to go ahead and add him to the crew. And just one more unit. I think I want to go for one of these Sizos here, actually. Alright, so we've got one over there. And then we've got one with Spendthrift, or... We have Close Foil and Special Spiral on this one. While this one's got Close Counter and Null Follow-Up. So between these two, I mean, they're both really good actually, but I think this one has some more crazy skills on him, so I kind of want to use this one a little bit more. And shoutouts to End Turn and Pray for that. So, I mean, of course, that's our boy Frederick who says that line. So, well, he says pick a god and pray. This one is End Turn and Pray, and I approve of that. When you're baiting in Fire Emblem Heroes, that's pretty much what you do. Okay, so we've assembled, like, the dream team here of Fire Emblem Heroes. Let me, like, before we actually hop in, though, let me also make sure that our units are arranged in a pretty well way. Like, if you look at the top, we just have all melee units to start us off. I like to mix it up a little bit with both the melee units and the ranged units. Alright, so we're going to sub in Kyria in front there. And we need a blue mage as well, so I guess we'll go for the duo Alphonse in front there. And so we've got blue, we've got red, and we've got colorless. We just need one green ranged unit and we can hop in, so I'm going to switch out this Brave Ike for the Nino that we have all the way down there. Yes, so, okay, now this should be pretty good. We've got a whole bunch of ranged units and a whole bunch of melee units mixed in. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be doing the little 5K subscribers special for you guys, and we're going to be showing off these amazing units. Man, this is going to be something else here. Okay, so over here, they've got Julia fall. Wow, look at this fallen Julia. Oh my god. Like, if I was trying to fight this with my own units, we'd be having some serious trouble here. But luckily, I'm not doing that, and I have you guys' awesome units to help me out a bit. Okay, so Duo Alphonse is probably going to be able to bait that Julia. Well, I mean, I say that, but, like, she is so powerful. Let's actually put it to the test. Let's see how good this plus 10 Julia actually is. So, who has reposition here? Okay, this Ike does. We're just going to reposition Alphonse and put him on that space, so we'll be able to bait the Julia. And it doesn't look like anyone else is going to be able to attack on this space, but we could also potentially get someone over there if I have the right unit, and we do actually. We've got this guy with his duo skill. And Ephraim's duo skill is going to grant +1 movement at the start of the turn for all the infantry and armored units on my team. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now we'll be able to move 3 spaces with Ike, and we will be able to put him over here. And this Ike, I mean, it's fallen Ike. He has nothing to worry about with full merges on. And, oh, I kind of blew it. I meant to put Duo Alphonse over there, but I didn't. And we would have also been able to pop the Duo skill and get the instant Mayhem Aether with Ike. So I did kind of blow it a little bit there, but we should still be fine. Alright, let me make sure this Corrin has reposition. Nope. Okay, so Kyria is the unit that has reposition here. Alright, we're going to move our units like this, and then I'm going to put Duo Alphonse over there and pop the Duo skill, of course, so they can have their special ready. They get a bunch of stat bonuses when that is the case. And let's just move our units up. Alright, so here we go. Let's see how good these plus 10 units actually are. They are pretty crazy looking. Alright, Tharja versus Ike. Now, Fallen Ike, I mean, he has all that damage reduction, and he's super fast. So, Tharja's not going to stand much of a chance here. Alright, here comes Fiorm. So, Fiorm has color advantage on him, but, I mean, Ike does not care. Like, you could put this guy up against blue units, and he's still going to win. I showed in the showcase that not even the Fallen, or not even the Legendary Crom can take on that Fallen Ike, which is pretty crazy to me. Alright, so Alphonse was able to beat that Fallen Julia. This is like a clash of the whales here. We have like all these crazy out-of-this-world plus 10 units going up against pretty much the same. We're fighting a whole bunch of crazy plus 10, well, alright, maybe not this Micaiah, but you get what I'm trying to say. We are seeing a couple of, like, really insane units here. Alright, so Ike is just going to body that Micaiah and pretty much show her who the real star of Radiant Dawn was. Alright, for this Hector over here, if I could get Kyria over there, we'll be able to take him out even though he's on the defense tile. Or not the defense tile. What is it? The fortress. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alright, but we have Glimmer ready. Oh, that's a pretty cool attack animation, actually. I don't have Kyria myself, so there's no way I would have known her attack looks like some kind of J-pop shenanigans there. Okay, we're going to move. I want to see some action from this Gaius, so let's reposition him, and wow, man. I mean, this Leon is, like, built to counterattack these ranged units, right? But we're still able to not die against him. That's pretty insane. Or, you know, hold on. Like, I could reposition Nino, and then we could break this fortress over here for sure. That'd be a little helpful to get that done right now. Or should we just go in and attack here? Alright, yeah, let me reposition Nino, let's see. Okay, she can finish off Leon. But that doesn't really matter too much. I mean, Ike is going to finish him off anyway. Or we could go over here and... wow, she's not able to finish any of these guys. But we can break this little fortress there and turn it under my control. So let's go for that. Alright, so the AI always prioritizes attacking the fortresses when they have the chance. So if you're trying to draw the fire from the enemies when you're playing in this mode, then my advice would be go for the actual fortress breaks first. Unless you have a means to, like, just clear out a whole bunch of the enemies at once. So that way you can control where the foes are going to attack, and they will be able to just go in at the fortress instead of going in at your units. Alright, so Edelgard has Armored Stride ready now. That's going to be pretty useful. She can potentially kill 3 units on this turn if we set it up right. Yeah, so let's actually... I'm going to move Alphonse up 1, and we're going to get the attack on this Marth here. So, Duo Alphonse, I like this accessory this guy has on him. He's got a duck on Alphonse's head over there. Okay, and now we're going to be able to go to town with Edelgard and get 3 attacks on this turn. Let me just make sure. Okay, so this guy doesn't have his refine. Normally when he has that, he'd be able to... He'd be able to gain Brazen Attack and Defense on low HP, but since he doesn't have it, we can go in and attack him right now. And he is going to activate Soul, but that's not a big deal, because we can still finish him off on this turn. And we use Gale Force there. To get the effect of Raging Storm, I need no allies adjacent to Edelgard, which... Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can make that happen. Alright, so we're going to attack Alphonse here with Kyria. That wasn't my original plan. I was going to just go to town with Edelgard on this turn, but unfortunately... I went and goofed and I forgot the effect of how Raging Storm works. Alright, so let's finish off Lyn here, and then we should get the extra action after that. Yep. Okay, so we can possibly finish off Effie on this turn too. Alright, man, look at this Fallen Ike. Just, Camus can't even touch him. And this is a highly defensive blue unit too. Or we could get the attack first with Gaius there, and then we'd be able to... Well, does that do us any good, actually? I don't know. Alright, you know, hold on. Actually, I think if we put Effie over... Or, if we put Ephraim over here, we can finish off Effie. And this guy, also, if he hits twice, we'd be able to Gale Force with him. He's got 77 attack, jeez. And Camus has 35 defense, so... If I'm not mistaken, that's like... Yeah, that's actually 42 on the spot, so we'd get the one shot on him too. Yeah, so no Gale Force shenanigans for me, it looks like, but we are going to go ahead and pop this Effie. Okay, and now for Edelgard, we're going to move her over here, and we're going to attack this. Alright, so it's called a camp, it's not called the fortress. I think the main one is probably called the fortress or something, I don't remember. I don't pay too much attention to all the rules in these modes, but... I mean, you guys already know me. I like to just YOLO and run and gun. Alright, we're going to end turn and pray. Alright, unfortunately, Edelgard went down to this Sothis. So, Edelgard did her job, but... we are going to have to replace her. And check this out. We have the Fallen Leon attacking the good Leon and the good Ephraim there. Man, it is unfortunate what happened to Leon in Sacred Stones. Like, he's such an innocent guy. He didn't deserve to get taken over by the powers of darkness like that. I mean, Obelisk the Tormentor sent him into the Shadow Realm, right? So, shoutouts to Yu-Gi-Oh! For that, but... yeah, it does kind of suck. There is no good ending either for a way that you can save Leon from his grisly fate. But it is what it is. Alright, so Popstar Kyria over here. Gonna take down Lucina. Look at that. Through color, she had color advantage and she was on this defense tile and we still got her. Alright, we're gonna break the camp and now we can actually get Laszlo in here to see some action from him. So, Laszlo gets more powerful when we have stat bonuses on our units, and, you know, in order to do that, we can actually just use Reposition, because he does come with a whole bunch of stat bonuses on his weapon. I think he gives +4 to all stats when a movement assist is used. Yep. Okay, so we're going to pretty much just buff these allies around him, and now Laszlo is going to be able to double attack if anyone tries to mess with him. And we're going to go ahead and finish off this Roy with Gaius. And from here, I mean, let's see. I doubt that this Hector is actually going to be able to beat this Ike. Even though he has Bold Fighter and he's blue, this Ike is the real deal. So what we can actually do here is we can go over here. Wow. Oh man, this is a pretty awesome Canis. Look at this guy. Alright, so shoutouts to Depression. He's not one of my subs because this is an enemy that we're fighting, I believe. But wow, this is a pretty built up Canis. Oh man. And Loyal Wreath, I believe, grants Fury. Yep. So he's really stat stacked there. Man, to think that Fallen Ike has to think twice about attacking that guy. Alright, so for now we're just going to go ahead and attack Leon then. And that should end us for this turn. Alright, so let's see what happens when this... Okay, Sothis versus Corrin first. I was hoping that Brave Hector would go in on Fallen Ike first, but it's cool. And of course, Winter Sothis is one of the hardiest units to deal with in the game for sure. So she almost took out that Fallen Corrin there. Alright, we get Mayhem Aether to activate, so now he's going to use Ignis on us, but we do survive just barely. Alright, and unfortunately, Fallen Ike is going to go down from Canis. So a combo attack there. They cheated on my boy. They got 2 attacks on him. Okay, we really need to make our way over to the top corner of the map so we can provide some help to this lone Gaius over here. He's putting in a ton of work by himself over there. Okay, so Alphonse can't do a thing to Sothis. That's not good. Okay, but Laszlo is apparently able to double attack her or just finish her off in one shot. So we're totally going to go for that. Let's just reposition the Fallen Corrin up there, and then we'll go for this attack with Laszlo. Man, if you had told me day one that Laszlo would be killing a 185 BST armored unit, I would have just laughed at you. But that is, of course, all thanks to the refine that he got. Our boy got really lucky with that refine. Okay, unfortunately, Fallen Corrin can't do anything about this Canis. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump Python over here, and we can reposition Kyria and put her there. And then well, I want Selkie to transform, but I don't really think it's going to matter that much. So let's just put Selkie right there. And for this Gaius, we can go ahead and get the finish on the Hector over there. Okay. Man, this Gaius looking like Rambo with that headband on. I love the artwork on this Summer Gaius. He's pretty cool. Really awesome unit there at plus 10. You don't see him so often, so shoutouts again to... What's his name again? Okay, Chibibito, I believe, or Chipipito, something like that. I can't read. The hiragana is a little too small for me to fully see whether it has the little circle or the double lines on top. You guys that actually speak Japanese fluently are probably like face palming at my terrible self-taught Japanese skills there. The way that I learned Japanese was actually because I used to play these really old DM games and I had to do translations for myself. This was like circa 2007, 2008. So I really didn't have a handle on Japanese back then, but I mean, the more and more you look at something, like a language especially, you just pick up on things and eventually you are able to learn it, but I haven't taken any specific Japanese classes or anything like that. I did have one of the Japanese language teaching apps on my phone for a bit, and that's pretty much the extent of what I know about Japanese. So, I mean, there's that to consider, but yeah, I don't have any actual professional level learning when it comes to Japanese, so it's whatever I know from offhand knowledge, that's all I know for Japanese. It has gotten me by for quite a while though, and I do watch a ton of anime sometimes in my downtime, so my fake Japanese is actually pretty handy in some cases. Alright, so we have the dreaded Bramimon that's finally spawned on the map. We could get him to jump over here, and this Rinka is really badass. She's got close call, and of course she gains -1 special trigger from her weapon, so this Rinka can do some crazy shenanigans with Aether if you build her that way. I'm honestly shocked that Kyria is not able to win against her here. Well, maybe if we get, yeah, like if we get these units not adjacent, then I think we can actually make something happen here. Because Kyria is going to get a lot stronger if the units are not adjacent. Yeah, man, Python, wow, Python is doing absolutely 0 damage. Damn. Okay, this Kyria is going to be something else. Well, hold on. If I reposition Laszlo here, isn't he going to gain the +4 to all stats for my allies? And then I think that's going to help us out here. Yeah, okay, it totally did. Yeah, but he's double attacking, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, man. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move Selkie over here. So Kyria has nobody adjacent. And then, yeah, oh, man. That makes all the difference in the world. Just being able to have attack and res 4. Or attack and res solo 4 there. Wow. Okay. Kyria taking care of business there. Shoutouts, of course, to Ramon for letting us borrow that Kyria. Okay, we could finish off Alm. Wow, we could actually finish off this Fallen Ike. That is incredible. Oh, man, let's go for it. I don't care if it's the best move for this turn. I just want to see this Fallen Ike go down to a +10 Gaius. Man, who cares about the meta, right? Just build your favorites and you are good to go. And let's get Bramimond over there. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're making some real headway on this map. We're very close to breaking the main enemy camp up top. So probably just a couple more turns and we should be good. All right, now Laszlo coming in clutch with his Vantage double attack shenanigans. And this Alm doing nothing to the duo Alphonse. This is such a good unit. I don't know why they attack with like dreidels or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're wearing kimonos, or not exactly kimonos. What do they call this specific type? I believe it's called a hakama. Yeah, so that's what they're wearing here, and I don't know why they attack with dreidels, but that is absolutely the opposite of Japanese culture. Still pretty cool, though. I mean, just throwing those dreidels at these opponents and getting the KOs. Okay, Laszlo is able to finish off Nina right there. I was about to say Nina is his daughter, but, I mean, I haven't really played Fates, but I at least know that it's not Nina, it's, what's his face? What's the name of that dude again? I can't even remember right now off top. The dude with gray hair, Niles. Yeah, that's the dude. He's got an eye patch, and he is actually Nina's daddy. So, that's who I meant to say, but I don't know. For a second there, Laszlo with his default gray-looking hair. He could pass for Nina's dad, too, I guess. I mean, hey, isn't Fates the game that has the same-sex relationships? So, I mean, who knows? Maybe Nina and Gaius are both her dad. We don't know. Okay, so how many turns? We've got 8 turns, so there's 2 turns left, and we pretty much just have to break the thing right now, and we're going to be good to go. So let's get Lucina off of this tile. And we should be able to finally break this fortress now, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to make some room here by beating some of these units. So let's take out Edelgard. Alright, very nice. I really like this attack animation, actually. It's pretty cool. I might have to summon for this Kyria. Unfortunately, she is one of the prime candidates for lull attack and res fodder, though, so even if I were to summon that Kyria, I'd probably just end up using her to give lull attack and res to a budget unit like probably Resplendent Sophia, I'd say. Alright, let's get Laszlo down there, and let's have the Bramimond attack that spot. Alright, and Chromium, he's going to be able to do some reposition shenanigans, so let's get him up top. Okay, I'm going to finish off Cordelia here with Python. So once again, shoutouts to Snakes on a Plane for that Python. And at this point, we win. I mean, we can still go for some cheap shots here and attack this Soth. Yeah, just to see that dreidel animation once again. Alright, pretty cool stuff. I don't even have a single copy of Duo Alphonse, let alone having him at +10, so pretty awesome there. And, you know, let's give the finish to Chemo Floof Fan, because we didn't get to use her Selkie, unfortunately. Or his Selkie, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. That video went on a little bit longer than I was hoping, but we did get a perfect score on the highest difficulty of Grand Conquest. So that's going to wrap us up, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know we went on with the ramblings a little bit more than usual today, but it was a 5,000 subs special video, so I wanted to make it a little longer than usual and have some more fun than we normally have. So that's it for today. Once again, thanks so much, guys, for 5K subs. I didn't expect that to happen so soon, and you guys have just blown it right out of the park. Amazing support that I've been getting, and I really appreciate it so much. You guys, from the bottom of my heart, just thanks so much for supporting the videos and doing all that awesome stuff you guys do. So, as always, this is your boy Tacho signing out. So, take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.